Good morning. We're on Maine State Route 3 heading east to Bar Harbor, or Bar Harbor. We're going to make a quick one-day visit to Acadia National Park. I'm going to try to get a walk-in up one of the hills here. I can't really call them mountains. They're about 1,000 feet tall. But of course we're right at sea level, so they're 1,000 feet in elevation gain. But they're not big.
In a quarter mile, slide left onto Main 3 East.
Thank you, Google. But they're challenging because they're steep. So we'll see where that goes. We're going to follow Route 3 down into Bar Harbor itself and then to the trail.
Take the next left onto Main 3 East.
And then to the trailhead for the Dorr Mountain ladder trail. There we are, the ladder trail, 1 mile. The arrow, from what I understand, is appropriate, straight up. Nice stonework. Okay, we'll be coming back from this way. But right now we're going up this way. Okay. I'll come back in when it changes. Not too far into this, and we're going up the side of a significant ridge here. It's all stairs. This isn't really any kind of improved trail. These rocks are put here. To be fair, I did not look up the history of this, but I bet this was done by the CCC back when the rest of the park was built. So here's a little flat spot. I'm sure it won't stay that way. Little water. Oh. Nice little passage. And here we are at ladder 1. Well, we've come up the first ladder, one hard. Got a nice little view here. We're probably, I don't know, 250, 300 feet up. That's Main Route 3 down there. Now we got to traverse, and then we'll see what we see. Alright, right at the end of the traverse is this other ladder. Up we go. And here's the third ladder. Little boulder field with a little ladder going up. So about half a mile in, maybe a touch less, still going up, still using stairs. This is something else. Should be a trail junction up ahead. So the trail is dual use here. provides drainage. Overall, it's been pretty dry, and the last couple days have been dry, so that probably accounts for it. Alright, we've arrived at the trail junction of Schiff Path and the Dorr Mountain Trail. We'll be heading up to Dorr Mountain to the left. When we come back, though, we're going to go down the Schiff Path. Can't believe there's a flat stretch here, but there is. So we're on a flat spot, and being a flat spot, it's wet. We're not even 1,000 feet up above sea level yet. Check out these trees. Almost chromults. The winters here are pretty severe. I'm surprised they're as big as they are. All right, so been going up the granite rock face for a little bit now, getting close to the top. Gotta be careful here, it's wet. Try to stay on the dry spots. Sometimes, though, it's not an option. There we go. Dry runway. Oh, there's a cruise ship, see it? What a pretty, pretty place. And up some more. Oh, looks like we've come to a major intersection. We're close to the top, but not quite on it. The top's over here, just a little bit. So let's go there. Ain't this pretty? That's Cadillac Mountain over there. There's a lot of people crawling around up there. Talk more about that mountain in a little bit. There's a reason I went to this one and not over there. I've climbed that a couple times already. All right, let's get to the top. Well, so here we are, elevation 1270, Dorr Mountain. My house is 20 feet higher than that, but it does not have this kind of scenery. Check it out. It's the Atlantic Ocean out there, various islands. And there's the harbor again. All the way over. That was a nice mile. So down we go. This is the same rock we traversed going up. We're heading back to that trail junction where we'll pick up the shift trail. Back down to Route 3, and then we will head back towards the parking lot along that little pond there by the road. Oh, you can look at this all day. Trying to stay on the dry stuff here. To be fair though, even the damp stuff, traction's good. Yeah, above tree line here, or on the rock anyway, this trail is marked with the blue blazes. I can see though, wouldn't take much rain to make this fairly treacherous. Alright, we'll pick you back up on Shift Trail. Okay, we're back at the junction of Shift Path and the Ladder Trail. We're not going back down that way. We're going to go back down the Shift Path. Loop trails are more fun. It's also safer. I really don't want to be going down that iron. Hard enough going up, let alone going down. So this path goes down and ends up traveling along the near shore of that pond down there. That's Route 3 again. So that's where we're headed. On the Shift Path, still making way. Check out this little passage here with the ubiquitous all-natural rock stairs. Oh, this is fun. There's several of these on the way up too. Okay, downward some more. Alright, we're at another trail junction. Emery Path goes to the right. We just finished the Shift Path, and obviously Dorr Mountain's 1 mile up. And we're going to finish our walk on Kurt Diedrich's climb, which is this path right here, which takes us back to the parking lot. Let's see how this one is. Gonna have to find out who Kurt Diedrich is. If you know, leave it in the comments. Not a lot of elevation left to give back. We're almost down to sea level, or pond level, and I wanted to take a picture of this because look at this big rock field. It's a slide, goes down quite a ways. Can you imagine building this pathway? If this pathway wasn't here, that would have been a scramble to beat scrambles. Awful lot of work went into these trails, and it didn't make them easy. Speaking of easy, in the last video I said something kind of nebulous. I said hiking's not hard. What I should have said is hiking's as hard as you want it to be. I mean, a trail like this today, it took some energy. Going up was straight up, and going down isn't much different, really. Just taking a little bit of more time to do it. So, my apologies for making light of it, because it can be hard, but it also can be enjoyable. It can be easy. Walk around a pond, a lake, one of the rail trails that they have throughout New England. So, allow me that correction. Well, coming up to the pond, and this looks like a little outflow for it. And we'll take the cane path now. Well, this is pretty nice too, isn't it? A little different ecology down here. We got dragonflies and little fish in the water. This is the boulder field, the end of it. Or the bottom of it, I should say. And get to snake our way through here. What a great hike. Wife should be waiting for me here, so we will catch up and do a recap in a little bit. Dorr Mountain was a good hike. It comprised a bunch of different trails. We started with the ladder trail going up, then connected to Dorr Mountain Trail up to the summit. We reversed path down Dorr Mountain Trail to the shift path over to the Kurt Diedrich climb, and finally the cane path back to the parking lot. The total distance was 3.6 miles for the walk. Elevation gain was 1,158 feet, and that 1,158 was gained in the course of a mile. So that's a very steep ascent in anyone's book. Total time for the walk was 2 hours and 22 minutes, and that included taking time for videos and the pauses that refresh. I really enjoyed this hike more than the other ones I've done in Acadia, especially Cadillac, because the trail wasn't full of people. If you go up Cadillac Mountain, you're going to be part of a long line. Same story for the Precipice Trail or the Beehive Trail. And while they may have a little more notoriety, I think this trail had just as many good views and just as big a challenge as those others. So the varied terrain with the rock stairs going up, leading onto the the ledge and the granite rock face was fantastic. And then the boulder field at the end there, another little something to overcome to finish it off strong. So I've hiked a whole bunch of trails in Acadia. I'm going to put this one as my top. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these. And we'll see you on the next trail, which is going to be across the border up in Nova Scotia.